Hello, welcome to today's episode of Mindset Matters. And today I want to talk about another common trap that people can find themselves falling into, and that's the curse of comparison. And if ever you've found yourself scrolling online or particularly on social media, and you end up kind of going down that spiral of comparing your life, your business, your success, your goals, your achievements with somebody else's, and then end up beating yourself up for where you are and for what you haven't done, and for how much further forward other people are compared to you, etc., etc., etc. But it's a really kind of unfair thing to do to yourself, and it ends up becoming like a form of self-punishment, because you're effectively comparing your behind the scenes with somebody else's kind of highlight reel. We only see the best bits. We only see the kind of carefully curated parts that people want to show you. And it's effectively like, sometimes it's also like, we're all on a different path, we're all at a different stage, we're all in a different place. So it's kind of like comparing your chapter 1 to somebody else's chapter 12. And if you're encouraged and inspired and motivated by seeing others progress, and you can take heart from what's possible, then brilliant, fantastic. But the curse element comes in, because so often I see people fall into that trap of kind of self-doubt and self-sabotage, because they end up falling down that slippery slope of looking at what other people are doing and comparing it to what they're not doing. But it's like comparing kind of apples and oranges. They're two separate things. You're two different people. You're in a different place, different skill set, a different level of experience. And like I say, if you can really kind of be motivated, encouraged, and inspired by it, then fantastic. But if you find yourself falling down that slippery slope, then you've got to put the brakes on. You've got to stop it. And whether that's limiting your exposure to scrolling, may be a good start, because it certainly has magnified it. I mean, the curse of comparison has always been a phenomenon that people have struggled with. But I think in recent years, with the overexposure to things like social media, it's certainly magnified it and taken it to a whole nother level. So really, it's a case of stopping it and focusing on your own kind of core, unique strengths, skills. We're all different. There's no one on this planet exactly like you. You are unique in your own way. So remind yourself that you are enough. Focus on staying in your own lane. Focus on where you want to head, where you're going, what you want to do, achieve, accomplish, and enjoy. Stay in your lane. And if you find yourself getting distracted by the noise of what other people are doing, just kind of put yourself back in the driving seat of focusing on where you are. And there's another saying, about the grass is always greener on the other side. And I heard a twist on that many years ago that stuck with me. And that's, if you spent more time watering your own garden, then your garden could be just as green or even greener. So think about, focus on what you can do to be the best that you can be. What is your next step? How can you execute that? How can you take action to keep that continuous, consistent progress towards the things you want, and just enjoying being present where you are, and enjoy the path that you're on and the journey you're on. And like I say, be inspired, be encouraged by what's possible that you see other people do, because if they can do it, then you can do it. But don't let yourself fall into that kind of trap of comparing your behind the scenes with their highlight reels. So yeah, just some thoughts for you there today, to help you break free of that kind of comparison trap, and remind you that you are enough, that you are unique, you are special, and just focus on what you can do and keep moving forward. So if you found that helpful or beneficial in any way, let me know in the comments. And maybe if there's somebody that inspires the best in you, then tag them in the comments. Or if you know anybody else who may struggle with this kind of comparison trap and you think they could benefit from hearing this message today, then tag them in as well. That's always much appreciated. And as always, if you've got any questions, let me know. If there's anything mindset related you would like me to discuss, then get in touch and let me know. But until then, have yourself a fantastic day, and I'll see you again tomorrow. Take care.